If we look on Wikipedia for the rudest country in the world, we won't find any official data because they are all based on what people think. If you want to know which country in Latin America and the world is the rudest, watch the rest of this video. The list of rudest countries is the result of a survey in which community travelers took part. Over 10,000 people were asked to pick the rudest country they had ever been to out of a list of more than 100 countries. Here's what came out, but before we start the countdown, please click the bell icon and subscribe to our channel. 10. Turkey. We find the Turkey in the 10th spot. The flight comparison site surveyed 1,200 people, and 2.15% of them said that Turkey was an unfriendly place to live. 9. Italy. Even though Italy and Poland, in 8th place, had the same number of negative votes, we decided to give country a reward for being patriotic and proud by putting it in 9th place. So, if the rankings make sense, Italians aren't quite as rude as the Poles. 8. Poland. Poland was named as one of the places where people are the least polite. But keep in mind that this is not a good reason to stop going there. 7. Spain. As for the Spanish, it makes me sad to see them on the list. They are generally kind and sunny, like most people in the Mediterranean. Spaniards are a bit like people from southern Italy in that they don't have the best education and need to get to know each other a bit before they show how helpful they really are. 6. The US. The USA is still not in the top 5, which we find strange. When Americans travel around the world, they are always easy to spot because they are so friendly and outgoing. But when tourists come, they don't have much patience and are very grumpy. 5. China. China is in the 5th position. It has over 5,000 years of history and a lot of traditions, but its culture isn't very different from that of Western countries. The Chinese are not very friendly to people from other countries, and they are suspicious of people who try to speak their language. 4. Germany. It's amazing that throughout history, the Krauts have been able to make everyone hate them. They are great travelers when they go to other countries, but they aren't as nice when they have visitors from other countries. 3. The United Kingdom. People from England are thought to be some of the rudest tourists, and even when they host people from other countries, they don't act like royals. With about 10% of the votes, it's not a big surprise that England is in 3rd place. 2. Russia. 2nd place went to Russia, which got more than 16% of bad reviews. Not to defend them, but it is possible that some behaviors may be seen as rude because of differences in culture. 4. Example, in Russian, friendly words and phrases are not used very often. This means that when a sentence is translated from Russian to English, it may sound rude to an English speaker. 1. France. It would be a very bad French habit and a totally unsportsmanlike thing to do, but when you don't win, you can't help but enjoy the losses of others. This time, the cousins French have the bad record. People tend to think of them as rude and arrogant, which is probably how they act toward tourists. That's all we have FR today. Subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for all the latest updates. Thanks for watching.